Hello and welcome to the castle. I am the Silver Knight, and I will be bringing you some lovely Baldur's Gate 3 gameplay this evening. Java, are you getting comfy over there? He's like, I hear my dad starting the stream. Gotta get comfy. Time to nap. As you can see, we are playing an Act 1 here. We are down in the dank crypt. Java, your grandpapa says hi. Hello there, sir. Welcome in. And we are playing as a sorcerer warlock. We started as a sorcerer to make sure that we have constitution. Oh my goodness. Yes, we can definitely go do that. We have a constitution saving throw proficiency, which is very, very nice. We also have, obviously, charisma saving throw proficiency. We also have fire resistance, being a tiefling, which is pretty darn awesome. David also says hi. I'm sure he says hi back. He's just giving you all the cold shoulder right now. That's what he's good for. So, yeah. We are down in Act 1. We have finished a couple of interactions since the last time we met. So, you know, if you think we're a little bit farther than the last time, then yes, we are. I figured since this is Act 1, we've done this quite a few times on stream, I'd go ahead and get a couple of interactions out of the way. I didn't want to get any of the major ones, so I didn't want to go into the Grove just yet, so you guys can kind of see how that all plays out. But we have awoken the Great Withers. Before we get into this interaction, we need to make sure we give ourselves guidance. Very, very nice. And then we're going to go ahead and unlock the Book of the Dead Gods.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
Is it now? Alright, so with Warlock and Charisma, we can channel our patron's strength into the lock. Seems like a good time, considering it's better than either of the alternatives, so let's go ahead and do that. We have a 4 to 7 chance of success, or not 4 to 7, we have a plus 4 to 7, which means we have greater than a 50% chance to succeed here, obviously, and we will succeed, which is exactly what we were hoping for. We wanted to make sure we could read this book. But as you can see, as a sorcerer, we have a dragonborn background, which means we have our little scales here with us on our face, and our tiefling horns make it look kind of like we're a dragon.
Such a waste, binding it to dry, dead parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
But of what, indeed. We can make a religion check here. Obviously, we're hoping for success. I don't know if I have any inspirations yet. We're going to go ahead and place a save down, because we like being able to know what these things are. Okay, we will succeed without even having to reload. Look at us. Basically the best Baldur's Gate 3 player
gods.
There ever was.
These are the names of gods.
Shadowheart obviously approves of us knowing what they
restored after the second sundering. The last 3 names in this book sit close together, but are so devastated by the scroll as to be unreadable. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
Java is helping. What do you mean? We've passed all of our checks so far. If we pass our checks, that means that he's helping. So when he's not, that means we know he's not being a very good boy. We always like picking up the Book of the Dead Gods. We actually do now have inspirations thanks to that book reading that we did. We also get the scroll Ray of Enfeeblement, which is always nice. We pick up yet another soul coin, as well as another rapier, because what if our first one breaks, you know? But the actual reason is so that we can sell it for gold. And then we are able to now leave this dank crypt. What do you guys say?
Still comforting after all this time.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and pop down the lever. What if it just like crushed me and I died? No, that'll happen on my next honor mode run playthrough. Goodness. Alright. So that has gotten us this far. We've managed to get through a few interactions so far. Now we need to go do the first big fight of the campaign. It's the bird in the background, in case you were wondering. I do an immaculate, what is the word I'm looking for, Josh? Java. An immaculate interpretation. A impersonation. That's the word I was looking for, everybody. We found it. We did not succeed on our first couple of investigation checks, that's for sure. But we eventually got there. You need to be healed. Who has our healing potions right now? Is it you? Yes, it's you. So we're gonna go ahead and throw a healing potion onto Lae'zel. See, now Java is no longer helping because he left. Being a very silly boy and leaving us. How dare he? Okay, you still got the healing off of that though, which is very nice.
At the ready.
So for most of these people we want to be up here, but for like we're gonna ungroup everybody. For Shadowheart we're gonna group them. You guys are gonna be our upper squad. And then you two are going to hide, be down here. Now, I have no idea where the trigger for this fight is, and I'm very hopeful that we don't trigger it right here. I think we may have if I had gone to where I wanted to go to. Because unfortunately, no matter how much you hide... Oh, welcome back! There is always a trigger for this fight. Dude, what are you doing? Those are my shoes. No need to smell and sniff my shoes. So we can actually see a couple of them down there.
Let's get going.
Alright, so let's go ahead and trigger the fight, I guess.
Everything.
We'll be up here with our gal. Oh, we haven't even triggered it yet. So honestly, I may want to trigger it with Lae'zel now that these guys are kind of in the position that we want them in. And we'll just get as close as we possibly can with these two. Oh my gosh, can you follow us, Darian? Thank you. There we go.
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Where is the druid?
Please! There's no time!
I have no idea why he does that. I have no idea why they thought that would be something that someone would do, where they would just pull an arrow out of a shield.
The nine hells! Open the gate!
Cannon! No!
Ah, yes, the great yelling that at your dead comrade instead of trying to hold the gate open for the other comrades that might now die.
Form a line!
Zevlor was always known to be the battle
Damnable
strategist.
Provoke the blade! And suffer it sting.
Suffer it sting? No way. Did you bring me a gator? Look at him. What are you doing? Look at it. There you go. Alright, so first and foremost, I want to move back here. I want to hex them, because that's a strength hex, which is what we want for our Eldritch Blast. And now they will not only take damage from our Eldritch Blast, you know, theoretically, but they'll also be pushed and take damage from falling. So, pretty cool. We'll also move back so they can't possibly shoot me, I don't think. I think they can't shoot me now. Without having to move, at least. Istarion. Can I hide?
Leave no trace.
Beautiful. Which means now I can sneak attack this guy. Which means then he definitely can't hit me. The 88% chance miss, baby. That's what we talking about. There's nothing better.
All that matters.
Let's pull out our stick instead. There we go. Yes, Zevlor, give me temporary hit points. David, do you see? He's doing what the Cougars are doing and prowling over the Gators. He's telling you how that's going to go.
My sickle and sword.
Ooh, that guy died. I love how it gave us a nice cinematic zoom there. Very cool of the game.
Scout! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Charge the bastards!
Oh. Alright, what? I wish that you had any sort of AoE spell, man. Like, gosh. Your AoE spells need work. He says no way, Java. No way. Man. Alright, well, let's move up in the world, I guess. And throw Bless. It's got 21 health, 19 health. This is the one I guess we really need to try to hit. So we'll try to hit him. Oh. I was just straight up 20 damage. Will do for me, Cotton. We'll move back. Aha, you missed. He missed on the Ray of Sickness. Alright. With Lae'zel, unfortunately, she's got like no way to really get to them. Although, wait a minute, maybe you can get to him? No, you still can't get to him. Alright, we'll get as close as possible. Shoot. I guess we could shoot him because we got advantage. Boom. Dead, buddy. Perfect. And now we can move up.
One day, I'll catch a break.
We will throw our Hex down on this guy. And then we're going to Eldritch Blast him. Oh, 14 damage, baby. That's what we're talking about. Alright, Astarion, can you hit a 65%? Alright. You can. This is good news. Whatever. We'll loot him with everyone else. So you, or what direction are you looking? You are looking in that direction. So theoretically, if we hid here, we would be hidden cool. Which means we can go right here.
A better position.
Which would keep us hidden from that guy to give us the possibility of a sneak attack on the next round. Nice. Oh, well, he's actually dead, so that it definitely should help. Oh, that was a rough. Oh, good job, Will. Good job other dude. I could make this guy go prone. It's not really worth it, is it? We'll just kill him. No, we're not gonna kill him actually. That's a fun fact. We could possibly kill him with Lae'zel. Not enough movement. How about if we jumped over there? Would we have enough movement then? I love how we just hurdle two people straight. Like, yeah, that's us. That's what we're gonna do. She's got the moves. Can you kill him now? Cool. Which means now Astarion will have sneak attack so long as he can get there, which he can because we can definitely do a dash as a bonus action. So, yeah, we'll keep that in mind. But honestly, we should be able to kill the warg with our Sorlock. There it is.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
We're about to be doing some major damage with our Sorlock.
They were tenacious. I wonder what they wanted here, other than bloodshed.
Me too.
Find a way forward.
Me too, Shadowheart. Oh, I need to actually loot this guy now. Or don't loot him, I guess. Whatever floats your goat there. Alright. More gold and more alchemic materials. And then obviously the Gloves of Power, which means on a hit with a weapon attack, which means it'll probably be with Astarion that we do that. But honestly, it's sleight of hand anyway, so it should definitely be Astarion that gets that. Real quick, Mr. Astarion, would you mind... Why did it do this? Gloves of Power, put them on. Cool. Now you've got them on.
No time to rest?
No time to rest. Cool, cool, cool. More gold. Little warg fang. Right. Oh, scroll of grease. And guess what? More alchemic materials. And more gold.
Never wanted these.
Oh, actually, no, we're not going to go up there yet. We're going to go this way. Because you can get a little bit more loot for free before we go into the grove and start doing all that stuff. By golly, there's a lot of stuff to do in the grove, in case you didn't know. It's almost like that's like the main point of Act 1. Although, is it even considered the main point of Act 1? It's like the starting point of Act 1. The main point of Act 1... Ooh, man. That's a good question. What do you guys think is the main point of Act 1? Would it be... the creche? Because that was like kind of the first actual opportunity to be quote-unquote healed, where we find out that it's not actually something that you can heal yourself with. Something to think about. We did pass the history check, by the way. I accidentally skipped the dialogue, but basically we're finding out that this is the you know, the Harper hideout and everything like that. Cool. More stuff to sell. Are you still hiding us, Darian?
Don't want to draw any attention.
Alright, can we go now? Alright, am I hard locked? Oh my gosh. Okay, thank goodness. I thought I was gonna be hard locked for a second. I can apply guidance to myself. Oh no! Okay, well we can short rest. It's fine. I still have, that's why I kept a spell slot, but that was really dumb. I need to immediately get rid of that necklace. You will have the necklace of Speak with the Dead, so we can speak with any dead people. For now, you will have the guidance pendant, because you're not going to be freaking focusing on anything else anyways. Gosh, that was so dumb. I also just wasted it because obviously I did. You have a scroll of sleep. I guess that makes sense. Go to sleep,
Have a
bitch.
lot on my mind.
Die,
And,
die.
well, in it.
Oh, I still actually have the spell, so we may as well. Okay,
That
cool.
might be worth a look.
I still have one
Back
turn.
of the crevice
I should
lies
have
a
caught
bag
it, I think.
Folded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
Nature. We have guidance. We do have -1 to intelligence. We should go try to fix that as soon as possible if we can. Which actually, well, it happens right after the growth.
The creatures
There's only
clutch the
one
pouch
fight
possessively.
in growth.
You have no doubt. A spider egg is nestled within.
Okay. We could do a sleight of hand check, which I think will work nicely here. Just kidding. I actually don't have hands. That's why they're so slight. The sleight of hand means being sleight of hands, obviously. Brother, I actually don't have hands. What are we talking about? A 1 and then a 2? That, you know, gambler's fallacy. That means this one has to be a high roll. Am I just destined to not get these spiders? I'm gonna use all my inspiration points to grab a bag of spiders, brother. Oh my lord. We are gonna clip that. I cannot freaking believe that, man. What? Why? Java, you're not helping. You see, we just failed 3 times in a row. We'll roll another inspiration, but it like, for real, man. Okay. I could still fail, but at least I didn't. Oh my goodness.
The spiders.
It only took
and you
4
stash the
rolls
bag.
before we rolled higher than a 2.
Something clinks among the coins.
So, you know, if you ever thought you had terrible rolls, boy, let me tell you. Alright, so that's going into my gold stash. That's going to be going here. Then I'm going to drop the pouch, which will really not give us anything. This is actually super heavy. It's like a very heavy item. We're actually going to give it to Lae'zel, because in terms of doing things from a distance, it's probably better to throw that than to use a bow and arrow with her. But, yeah. And we'll jump down. And then we'll enter the Druid's Grove. Where I don't even think there is actually a robe available, if I'm not mistaken. I don't believe there are any robes in the Druid's Grove for us to grab, in terms of ones that are actually helpful for their campaign.
There are children here, you fool!
We were
Children?
for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Oh no. Unbelievable. Where there's one goblin, there's 10. I'm leaving before the horde shows up. One fight just ended, now you're picking another? Relax.
Tell that to the dead at the gate.
Shut it, Horns!
There aren't any dead.
I
Oh,
realize
there's the
they're
dead,
not
the
gonna
guy
let
that
if you
tried to
stalled
open
any
the gate, I
longer.
guess.
My duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Foulbloods ain't known for courage.
Ooh.
You see the tiefling's jaw clench. He's about to erupt.
Do I have a tiefling option? He's human. Malice comes as naturally as breathing. Just show him you're the better man. I like it. If he's gonna be racist, we're gonna be racist too. Equity by racism.
Forgive me, sister. I forgot myself. We have people to protect. Let us work towards that.
Worried about your precious hides? The both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
Ooh, Gale approves. I love how it was like a big ass banner that said Gale approves.
We need a healer.
Good thing we're in the Druid's Grove, where there's a
I want to have a word.
famed here.
Forgive that display.
Awesome.
Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor.
I'm Argentis.
Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
I had never done this part as a tiefling, so I wonder if there's any special things with the druids as a tiefling. Why are they forcing you out?
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
This ritual, is there no way to convince the druids to stop it?
Tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place.
Does she
Perhaps
now?
you could persuade her. For
I'd
more
certainly hope
time to
so.
prepare, if nothing else.
I'll see what I can do. I'm sorry, I've got my own problems. I have my own temporal concerns. I need a healer. What are you offering for my aid? Nah, I'll see what I can do.
Really? We're messengers now.
We'd owe you a great debt.
Asterion?
If we're forced to leave
Oh my
now,
goodness.
we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
Fair enough. Alright, I don't yet have the Speak with Animals potion. I always forget where I can get it. You can obviously get one with Volo. You know what? Let's just move forward. We'll figure it out, I guess. We're not very close to level 4, right? No, not even close. I'm hoping we can get level 4 before we leave the Druid's Grove, but it'll be close. Oh my gosh, I have never seen this plaque before.
This grove is kept by Sylvanus' faithful.
Alright, fair enough. Literally, I'd never read that plaque before.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins.
It's my goal.
Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
The ritual? Are you really locking down the
I know
grove?
it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
What about the people here?
We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanus guard them as they continue their travels.
Ooh. Ooh. We do get some original dialogue. So we can go with our normal response, which is you just said the region's overrun by monsters they won't survive by themselves. Or I could say casting out the tieflings. Original. I'll go with
I don't
that.
want this to happen either. But Korga makes the decisions.
Hey.
I can do nothing but pray to Sylvanas in the hopes that he'll protect them.
That is actually the first bit of dialogue that actually tells us that he doesn't want the ritual to happen. Every other dialogue he has, he's very, very loyal to Kaga. Probably the only druid in the entire grove that actually is. But that right there, if you are a tiefling, you actually get original dialogue that tells you that he's not as loyal as you think.
I'm truly sorry.
Oh, do I not get to trade with you
Anything
now?
else?
Okay, I do get to still trade
Just
with
some
you.
bits and bobs I no longer need.
I don't remember what I get from him. Okay, so we get a chain shirt. Oh wait, what is this? Missile snaring gloves. You can intercept missiles from ranged weapon attacks, reducing their damage by 1d10. Your dexterity modifier. That's only if they hit me. Alright, we also can get Spell Thief. Once per short rest, I can gain a level 1 spell slot. Could be useful. Rain Dancer, definitely not useful. We can do that. What is this one? This is Ring of Flinging. The wearer gains 1d4 bonus to throwing damage. Not going to be throwing too much in this campaign, I don't think. We can do Scroll of Feigned Death. This guy does not have any Speak with Animal potions. Okay, so we have 200 value there. I mean, we can sell literally everything we want to. Oh, apparently I have +5 to persuasion. That's not bad. So much. Okay, that's actually like kind of all we need. We'll do that. We'll balance the offer. So he gives us 8 gold and Spell Thief, and we give him just a bunch of nothing. And there's more stuff that other people have as well. There's this mace. Why does Asterion have Shadowheart's original mace? Don't explain that one to me. But I certainly can't. Alright, let's go ahead and barter.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Why, thank you. I hope he does as well. Let's talk to Roland.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
Ooh, I wonder if we have a special tiefling option with this one as well.
People who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
At once?
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Can you?
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Yes. Have you forgotten Elturel? We should stand by our people. No one else will.
This isn't Elturel, and I'm not responsible for every damn tiefling in the world.
Just be responsible for yourself then. We have to stay. It's the right thing to do.
Zerg. Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
Cool. So you actually do get to pass that without a persuasion check if you are a tiefling. Always good to know. Don't want to go that way because I can't speak with the Ox. We can meet Will. Why not? I'll go meet Will. Talk to Will.
Go on. Give me a best shot.
Hit me with your best
Not
shot.
bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me.
You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
Hey there, can I have a word? This whelp is hopeless. It's good advice, child. You'll do well to listen.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Boy, I wonder if we can recognize she's a
Hell's great
tiefling because
fires.
we're a tiefling.
You were on the ship.
Yes, and we both carry as parasites. Or another escapee. Thank gods, I need all the friends I can get.
Better friends than the ones hitching a ride in our skulls, at least. I'm sure you know the stories. Doomed to shed our skin and become illithid. They say there's no coming back. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Oh, come on. You're telling me as a freaking warlock tiefling, I wouldn't know what Advocatus Diaboli would mean? Who is she?
Her name is Karlak, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Bit chilly out here, boys. Bit chilly. I'm going to cure this infection. I suggest we partner up.
Just so you know, my first duty is Karlak. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation. Sorry, but there's no room for me.
Should I take him? No, because I'm a warlock myself. I don't need another one.
A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
I have a smaller sword. This one's heavy.
I do... One thing I'm confused about, right, is, oh, well, see, now I'm confused as to what I'm confused about. Completely forgot. We'll just pretend that didn't happen.
I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two.
They're just children. Why are you changing them to fight? Soak the battlefield with blood. Be strong and watch over your kin. Oh, that's what I was confused about. As a warlock, I feel like we should have some sort of quest with our warlock patron. Because, like, what's the point of being a warlock if you don't have some sort of quest? It's kind of like with Paladin, right? Where you can break your oath and become, like, fallen or whatever. Like, if you do something against your patron's wishes, you should be punished in some way. And I feel like there's no consequences for doing things as a warlock like there is for doing things as a paladin. That's just my opinion, though, you know? Be strong and watch over your kin, and trust there is victory. Bad news, children, you're all going to die. I don't think that's the one we want to do.
Thanks. I prefer
Delicious.
the smile.
The problem is I'm playing as a warlock, and I'm already doing with Asterion where I'm not usually going to do Asterion, because I'm actually going to switch out Lae'zel for Karlak when I get her. Like, I was thinking, like, hey, I could do Will, because, you know, Will and Karlak kind of have, like, this, like, compatriotry. But, like, I'm a warlock and he's a warlock, so I don't need two warlocks in the party. Just kind of would overcrowd things, you know? Don't need to be overcrowded up in here. Plus, Will is by far and away the worst Wait. What just happened? Also, where the crap is Lae'zel?
The Blade of Frontiers.
Oh my
Let's
gosh.
hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
Because apparently Will was like a really hastily written character. So there's not a lot to him, especially not until Act 3, which is where like everything kind of comes to light with him. So it's not really a great character to have as a playthrough. Everyone else has a really good character story except for him, it feels like. Where is Lae'zel? Where are you stuck right now? What do you mean? What actually do you mean? How was that? How were you stuck all the way over there? Are you gonna make your way over here, or am I gonna have to go and manually make you move? Because now we don't get the frickin' dialogue with... Okay. Apparently Lae'zel is glitched. Because what do you mean you're not gonna move with me? Whatever. Yeah, apparently she heard that she was gonna be replaced by Karlach, and she said, "Fuck that! I'm not gonna join in your little party if I'm not gonna be a part of it." Wait, which way did I go? I went this way. Okay, so now... Group? Right? Okay, now you're gonna run even further.
By Mordai's eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In
Something like
Kresh
that.
Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Please tell me we have a tiefling option with this. There we go. Show some sympathy. He's terrified. Love it. That's actually the best option.
Ravaged your senses. Sympathy will not lead us to purity.
Enough. Stand down. I will not tell you again.
Shocky. Fine.
You can... That seems like I'm too coddling. You, tell me where you saw the Githyanki.
Baldur's Gate. Near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side. And I just ran.
The map. Show me.
There we go. Thanks for your help, and apologies for my companion. Quit your sniveling, you're done with. Alright, Lae'zel, you got what you needed. Thanks for your help, and apologies for my companion. Cool. Alright, that is that part done. Let's go ahead and... Oh, we need to talk to Lae'zel, apparently.
Right. I've got food. The last time a subordinate questioned my judgment,
Oh, subordinate.
I let tongue stew that very
You better
night.
hold your frickin'
I
tongue,
warned you,
Lae'zel.
didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
You shouldn't have been so rough with him, subordinate. No, we're partners, and you'll treat me with respect. Like, the tiefling one is way too coddling. You know? I think the subordinate... I mean, it's literally what I said before it popped up, so I think it's the best way to respond.
Your tantrum proves you no wiser than a hatchling. The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective.
Should I be
Purification
insulted
cannot
that
wait.
you just can't? We are tieflings with an F. Oh,
I'm familiar with the... Well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Fey run.
I love it. Oh my gosh. Dude, the eye roll, the exaggerated eye roll is perfect. What do you mean purification?
The creche holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Alright. We'll leave then. She probably does not like us. Let's see what her opinion of us is. Oh, and not good. He's not great either. She's much better. Which is, you know, I guess just kind of how I always play the game, so I guess that's the reason for that. Anyways, let's go ahead and go down here. We'll talk to Damon. Hi, Damon. How are you doing?
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My
I'd love to.
selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Elturel? Let me see where it is. The forge is holding on by a thread. Are you a
Of
smith?
sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Oh, well, let me see your wares. Alright, so you have a chain shirt, which is a medium armor, and it takes 1 less slashing damage. We can also do, that's heavy armor, that's light armor. That could be good for, what's his name? Asterion. I don't know how useful that'll be. You either get a hand crossbow, the hunting short bow. Actually, we will go for that. Get a light crossbow as well. Oh, you know what I just realized? I don't think I have proficiency in bows, which could end up being a problem. Other than that, this is a medium armor. It's not great. The saving throw +1 is definitely good for Shadowheart because she will be running with a shield. I'm trying to think. Okay, we also have a scimitar +1. We're gonna find better stuff. Quarterstaff +1, not great. So these two I think are best. One of them will go to either Lizelle or myself. The other one will go to Shadowheart, depending on what is what. Now, we can sell the chain shirt, we can sell the ringmail armor, we can sell the scale mail, the bronze necklace, silver locket, the silver necklace, not going to sell that. We can sell all of those. Sell that. We can sell these two, and give exactly 1 gold. There you go. And we will barter, because that is the way we do things. Cool. And we'll leave there. Alright, now, I need to see, do I have proficiency in bows? So I don't have proficiency in longbow. So Spell Thief will go to Shadowheart then. And we'll also do Safeguard. And we'll do Spell Thief. See, it's not proficient. And we don't have anyone else that's gonna have a spell. That's so dumb, dude. I mean, honestly, the only reason we even have it is to try to steal a spell slot anyway, so I guess you don't really need to be proficient in it. We'll do a hunting short bow for her. No, we won't. No, we won't. We're not going to do a hunting short bow. We are going to do a hunting short bow for her. Advantage, no. Because advantage with Asterion is going to be better, because then we can actually get, what's it called? The thing that rogues have. Just blanking on the term. And then we'll give Spell Thief to her, even though she's not proficient in it. We can still give it to her, because if we end up getting a critical hit, it steals a spell, which is the important part. Let's go talk to Roland one more time. I think we get a couple more pieces of dialogue with him.
We should have left by now. Damnation!
Yeah, this is where we learned about Leroican.
Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked.
Is that true?
Is a mistake.
Okay, so eager to go to Baldur's Gate. Do they even welcome tieflings?
More than most. A few strangers may stare, but they'll keep their daggers sheathed. I'll be warmly received. Besides, you are looking at Leroican's newest apprentice.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
Okay, fair enough. Is this Leroican of Remethus Tower?
His name is known far and wide, I see. Few can match him in terms of raw power and talent. Until now, that is. In years to come, you will boast of this meeting, I can assure you. May we meet again in Baldur's Gate, my friend.
Alright. I got a couple of unique options, being a sage from Baldur's Gate and being a tiefling. Which is weird, because if we were a tiefling that is from Baldur's Gate, we would know that Baldur's Gate is more welcoming of tieflings than most. Guess I didn't even think about that until just now, but oh well. Let's go ahead and get the free food.
You, fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. If...
Okay. And then we'll talk to Auntie Elthil for the first time.
If it isn't the talk of the... Thank goodness you came there, isn't it? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
We will let her fuss over us. Because then we get a nice...
And you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
What is this exactly?
Just a healing. You just look like... I'm sorry to go on about it. But are you all right? You're looking awful peaky.
It's difficult to explain.
I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is,
depending on the lighting,
whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
Something doesn't add up about this one. Don't tell her anything.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
Nothing wrong, I swear. Everything's fine.
As you wish, Petal. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
Yes, I do.
Hey, bother.
Because she has Coralyn's Grace, which means while we are not wearing armor, we receive a +2 bonus to saving throws, which at the beginning of the game is very good. We will be able to grab that from her. Only thing I will grab from her, we'll go ahead and give up our random assortment of weapons that we're no longer going to use. We'll give up a bronze ingot. Give up our, I think it's malachite. Yeah, malachites, our onyxes, our peridot, our plate. I don't know. I was trying to keep that for our dinner later, but guess we'll have to give it up. Guess we'll have to use paper plates for dinner, everybody. And then we'll balance the offer so we get a decent little amount of gold on top. But yeah, Coralyn's Grace, gonna be very good for us. I didn't even realize we'll also have that little staff we can use.
Take care now, sweetie.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get Coralyn's Grace on, because those +2 to saving throws will be very nice. I mean, obviously, we're not going to be a monk, so we're not going to have to worry too much about the unarmed attacks, but...
We're exposed now.
Can I talk to this rat? No. Okay. Alright, now we've talked to those two. Let's go ahead and do the play along here.
Good to be back behind the walls, have to say. For as long as that lasts.
I'm waiting on someone and you aren't him. Do you mind?
You're an idiot. Don't make me hurt you, boy.
Nice. How is the salad going then?
Only gonna ask you one more time, boy.
One more time?
Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I've never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth
Good
out
point.
of your head.
Tomorrow will be a very good day then. Don't you dare lay a finger on that child. Better do what he says, boy.
I said
wait.
I don't have it.
You should have a
Maybe
tiefling
you
option there.
dropped it running away from those big, scary goblins.
Oof.
You little split-tongued freak!
Ooh, okay, here we go. Oh. We actually get a good option in this freaking quest, dude. I've always wanted an option where we have both. Okay, so we actually don't have our concentration up on that anymore, so we will take the advantage. We'll also take the guidance. I guess it doesn't really matter, but we may as well. Oh, look at that. We actually did crit fail on one of them, so I'm glad we did that. We will have an ad starting in just a moment, so apologies to everyone that will be getting the ads. We are just going to be doing some more interactions that we do all the time in the Grove. So hopefully we'll see you guys on the other side.
Take it. Not sure why you care so much about it, honestly.
Scram! Before I give you something to care about! Kid's lucky you were here.
Alright.
The goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
We're exposed now.
Alright, Barth, let's talk to you. Why is that so important to you?
Smirking little rat. Can't believe the kid thought he could snatch my mum's locket and get away with it. Bet he's learned his lesson now.
Has he? Speaking of the locket, can I have it?
You best be joking. Tell me you are, and this doesn't have to end in blood.
You're right, I'm joking.
Thought so.
Wait, you don't get any option to figure out why it's so important to him if you're a tiefling? That's kind of bullshit.
If it ain't the fearless goblin slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot.
You could try to be a little friendlier.
Thanks, Mum. Now please do feck off.
Charming. I can see why the locals like you so
Them
much.
devils ain't local. They're refugees. Fella who runs this place offered them shelter.
Ooh, okay, so we could do, I should speak with that fella. Do you know where he is? I'm gonna do the tiefling option. I want to be able to do as many, like, different options as possible. Ooh, bet I could find something nasty in your family tree, too. Yes, it's where I got my good looks. Did you come from a gelatinous ooze? Oh, that's good. We're gonna do that.
Feck off.
I wonder, do we get to continue talking to him? No? So we don't get the...
Out of my face, foul blood.
Ah, so because we're tiefling, we don't really get to do that. We could try to steal it from him, I guess.
Can't wait to get back to the gate.
Well, whatever. We'll be fine without it.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate.
Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
Don't mind me, I was just passing through. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Good luck to you both.
Thanks. I suppose we'll all need it.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
See, since we're Baldurian, we could do it's the Plushing Mermaid for me. Bit rough, but the ale's cheap. I'll seek the warmth. I'll be seeking the warmth of the Elsong Tavern.
I think I've heard of that place. Something about a stuffed dragon's head in one of the dining rooms. It's settled, Danis. You, me, and the Elsong Tavern first thing when we arrive.
Definitely want to
If
send
we
him
see
to a
you
better
there,
place.
We'll get you a pint. For your finder's fee.
I'll take a pint. You know what I could do? I'll talk to the guy with Shadowheart and see if we can...
If it ain't the fearless goblin slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot. Thanks, Mum. Now please do feck off. Them devils ain't local. They're refugees. Fella who runs this place offered them shelter. Aye. We've got a contract. Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we... There's a wizard, but gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. It's called the Night. I'd give you the map. All I've got's the contract.
Cool.
No one stopped me yet.
We got the contract, because we have 3 other people that can talk to the guy, apparently. It's a bit weird that they give so much option. Hello, Ramira.
Ah, the fighting foul blood. Glad to know one of you has a spine.
Was that a thank you? I heard you were great saving your life. I'll say, was that a thank you?
As close as you're gonna get from me today, friend. Damn sight better than what Zevlor's got coming, after leaving us to die like that.
He let you in, didn't he? It could have been worse.
Oh, very gracious of you. We expected a soft job. Something to test the new lad, maybe, but not a bloody goblin nest. Most would have turned tail at the sight, but not Liam, no. He charged him, the stupid bastard.
I'm guessing that didn't end well.
Nah. He must have thought we were following. Always the optimist was Liam. Hope they cut him down quick before he saw we were gone.
Oh no, isn't that the guy that's being tortured? Oh no. Makes me feel bad. Oh well. We can go talk to Zevlor again. We can also talk to Zoru again. Things to keep in mind. Things to keep in mind. Alright. Should we have this guy? Don't really want to talk to him again. What's up here?
These tieflings prove fragile. I've a mind to end their misery myself.
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
I fail to see the distinction.
I failed to see the distinction. Is crazy. We could talk to Eligus now that the body is gone.
Glad you made it inside. Doubt we'll be safe here for long, though. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunt in packs.
We could hold off a horde of goblins from this position.
Maybe, but we're not fighters. If they broke through, it'd be a massacre. The sooner we leave for Baldur's Gate, the better.
How far are we from the city?
If the road was clear, 10 days walk, maybe. But while the goblins are out there, it might as well be the other side of the world.
Okay. We can blow the war horn. What the women call my,
Aradin's back with his tail between his legs. I'm glad for your help, but I'd hoped you were Halsin.
If I don't help my kin, who will?
Ain't that Bashaba's bitter truth? It's appreciated. Trust me.
Okay. Guess that's all the talk we get with her. Let's go save the gal from the ambush.
Feel like we're being watched.
Oh, can we talk to this girl? Rika?
Glad you were here for those goblins. Picked one off yesterday myself. Shot her through the throat. Well, that should have killed her, but she kept gasping. Clawing at the arrow.
First kill? Ooh. Ooh, okay. I like that. Taking life has a cost.
And it's just going to keep happening.
Alright, let's go ahead and hide. Let's ungroup Asterion. That way we can get... Alright, now we can get our sneak attack in. Won't know what bit him, that's great. Hey, we actually finally got a frickin'... this should be critical, right? Wait, what? Oh, cause... Okay, but it should be critical. Yeah, there we go.
Out of sight, out of mind. With haste.
Oh, everyone's separated now. Lol. Let's go ahead and do this. See, encounters like that are great. Because we just get to kill the guy and not even have to worry about it.
You have good timing. Never
Cheers.
been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're
If
not
you say
here
so.
for heroics, are you?
Ooh, sorry about that, everybody. That probably
Stench
sounded
is
loud.
all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back.
I'm literally a tiefling.
Too
How
bad.
come I wouldn't have the
I
same
earned it,
reason
fair
you
and
would be
square.
coming back from this? Coin mistress, you lost me. I've been to Avernus, but I'm no devil's servant.
But you're not from Elturel either. I can tell.
How can you
Care
tell?
to explain
I'm a
why you
tiefling.
reek of the hells?
Okay. I mean, we can do the persuasion because that's just what makes sense. We'll take the guidance as well. 6 to 9, which means, I mean, it was a guaranteed success either way, but now it's definitely guaranteed success. And we rolled 5 both times. I think that's just kind of poetic. Our boy has adjusted positions once more.
Well, that's quite the story. And I thought I was doomed.
Yeah, something like
Now
that.
I feel sorry for you.
Thank you.
Here. Take this. It's worth a fortune. But a fortune's not worth much if you're dead.
Okay.
Consider it payment for saving my life.
Oh, come on. I failed the Arcana check.
It's a soul wrapped up in a terrible iron package. Don't ask whose because I don't know. I hope it brings you better luck than it has me.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, let's do the telescope. See if we can see the dragon.
Peer through the telescope.
Oh, shoot. It's Daddy! Here's the real question, guys. What do you guys think? Do you think my dad or my mom would be my dragon? Who do you think would be my dragon? And who do you think would be the dragon? My dad or my mom? That's the question I'm trying to ask, obviously. I could do a perception at the distant object, trying to make out for the details. Focus the telescope out on the distant object, trying to get a clear view. Oh, obviously focus the telescope. What? Why would I try to view that with my eyes? Oh, that sucks. Got an 8. I should have... No, I don't have any. Failed. I mean, I know it's a dragon, but whatever.
The telescope points to the left. The telescope points straight ahead.
Oh, I guess I could do another check. I didn't know I could do that. Oh, I passed this one. Very cool.
You see a dragon circling like a bird of prey.
There you go. We finally found the dragon. Cool. So we moved it to the left already, so I'll move it to the right.
The telescope points to the right.
And what do we see? Is that? Oh, that's the village that's on fire. Okay, fair enough. Well, let's go ahead and head down. Anything over here? No? Okay, so we'll head over here. Anyone else want to join me down here?
That might be worth a look.
Thank you. Cool. 4 healing potions. That's actually kind of insane. Holy crap. Alright, we need to get a Speak with Animals potion. I don't recall where one is. Top of my head. This is quite unfortunate because we definitely need one. I mean, Volo has one to buy. I don't necessarily want to buy one though. Oh, I do have Corlin's Grace. I do. Do I get the Arcana check?
I swear that ox's gaze is following me.
Fair enough. The ox. We'll go ahead and grab the metallic gloves. Is something to sell. You can get the trap, or not the trap disarm kit, the whatever this is called. Okay. We'll lockpick it, because that is what we do. Oh, it's a 4 to 15 difficulty class. Ooh. Okay, well we rolled a 16, so I was like, I'll switch it over to Asterion if I need to. Ooh, actually has a decent amount in there. Guess that's why it's a high difficulty class. Let's talk to Mattis.
Hold out your hand, lady. Let me show you something.
Here you go. Whoa.
Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky.
Lucky? I'll take the ring. Why not?
Call it. Heads or tails?
What should we say, chat? Heads or tails? What do you guys think? We'll go tails. Always tails. Tails never fails.
Tails it is! See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from.
You got
Real
more?
cheap too. Interested?
No. I could do a sorcerer or warlock check. If there was magic in this ring, I'd have felt it. It's nothing but junk. Oh, I'm sorry. You were a little bit too late. We didn't do heads. I guess I should have waited. I mean, technically it was tails, so honestly, you were kind of wrong there, if you ask me. Now, is it a trick coin, and will it fall on whatever I ask? Sure. But, who's to say? I say, do we do the sorcerer, or do we do the warlock option? That's the real question. We'll start a community poll. You out there, on Twitch, because I don't know if YouTube has this ability. No, it's just Twitch. Cast a vote. What should we say? If you can't cast a vote because you're on mobile, that's also fair, because most people watch on mobile. So, we're gonna go ahead. My inkling is to go sorcerer because Sorlock starts with sore, not war. That's just my way of going about things. If you have a different opinion, please let me know. You have until a whole 1 minute passes. In the meantime, I'm gonna take a sip of water. Gotta stay hydrated. These are things. Sorcerer is fine. We will go Sorcerer then.
Hey, not so loud. You caught me. All right. They're not lucky rings. I'm just trying to earn money for my family. My father left and my mother, she's so sick. I wish I had better things to sell than trinkets, but it's all I have.
Ugh. We'll return the ring and leave. We actually didn't get ourselves stolen from, I don't think. Yeah, because we would have gotten the quest for it. Or maybe we wouldn't have if we didn't pass the perception check, but we would have also had a perception check to see if we got ourselves stolen from. Alright.
Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back! Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
You know, coming from my Drow playthrough, I'm not used, like, I am used to the racism in this game, but the war, I mean, it's just bad, man. Like, warlocks and Drow, not warlocks. Obviously, warlocks should be looked down upon. You made a deal with the devil. Tieflings and Drow are very looked down upon in this game.
We could have taken those gods. I'd rather you. Carl Magrin, give her a chance. You, step back. Go join the other tieflings.
No. If it weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins.
Keep back. Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giorna.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Oh, hello. Wrong way. You decided to walk the wrong way there, Smith. Do you mind reconsidering? Hi, Volo.
Ah, my good friend.
Oh, my good friend.
Gates just now, no? When the goblins came, you saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Fine, ask your questions.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind,
Yay.
successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
We can trade now, so let's go ahead and trade, because he has this ring, the Whispering Promise. When you heal a creature, it gains it gives him Bless. Very, very important thing to do. And then we want to have a whole 1 Speak with Animal Potion. We will find them somewhere. I don't remember where the free ones are, so we're just going to do that. And we're going to give up the Matak Gloves and the Quarterstaff. Nothing else from her inventory, but these 3 items we can give up. Just a 66. We can also give up this mace, which gives us to 81. Very close indeed. Am I missing something that we can give up for free? Well, not for free, but, you know. There's a regular bottle or a grease bottle? It's a grease bottle. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you be so far behind. We'll go ahead and balance the offer. Only giving up 25 gold here. We're ending up leaving the Grove with 735 gold based off of this. We'll go with we'll give an exact description because we passed the history check.
Were of rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns.
A Mythweaver. This man has no respect for truth.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Do I get something because I'm a dragon? Yes! I was like, do I get something because I'm a draconic bloodline? There's dragon blood in my veins. I know if there were one of my forebears had been there.
Witness believes herself to be dragon, possibly deluded.
I mean, do you not see the scales on my
Last
face,
question,
Folo?
then you'll be
Do I look
quite-
like someone to mess with?
Did the attackers rally to the Absolute when they fell upon the gates?
They did.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiat in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal.
Fair enough. Goblin superstition, not worth the ink and parchment. Oh, I'll hold my tongue.
Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Oh, hey. J. Robert is playing Civilization 6. Wait, about your conversation earlier. Why the dragon?
My friend, every story benefits from a dragon.
Does it?
Until
Every story? What about, like... I don't know. What about Pride and Prejudice? No, you're right. That would actually definitely benefit from a dragon.
drama amongst these adventurers. What have you heard?
Oh, I need to drink my my Speak with Animals potion. Where are you at, homie? There you go. We also need to make sure we give Shadowheart the ring, so she can give bless to people that she heals.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Let's go talk to every story. Confirmed. I mean, yeah, Pride and Prejudice would definitely succeed a little bit more if it had a dragon in it. I'm just saying. Who are you looking for?
Master, he left with the weaponed two legs. He said he'd be back. But I can smell them, the weaponed ones, and I cannot smell him. He's not coming back.
Not coming back? Alright, don't worry, he'll be back. Sounds like he's dead. You look strong. Why not go after him? Don't worry, he'll be back.
No, the woods have gone dark. There's too many predators lately, even for Master.
Oh.
Time to press ahead.
There is a way to get over here. I promise. There we go. Found it. Ooh. Okay. Does the bless last until a long rest? Because if it does, might be worth taking. Alright, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna save. Because if it does last a long rest, I'm gonna keep it on. If it's only like a temporary spell, I will not keep it on. Also, can I get over here? I don't think so, right? Okay, we're drawing the elixir. So yes, I have 10 temporary hit points. And I get the benefit of blessed. Cool. Don't mind that at all. Take it.
Never a dull moment.
There we go.
I see. And is that
Is that 2 hours or 1? I don't know. What could it possibly be? Alright, we can talk with Tuffet now.
I'm sleeping.
Could you move just a little bit? I need to use the elevator.
Okay.
And now, everyone, up on the elevator we go. Let's go talk to Timber, because it's going down.
Get out!
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
What was that for? Oh, calm down, I'm a friend.
You barged in without an invitation. I wouldn't call that friendly. See,
Sure.
you're in my territory, and I want you gone.
Sorcerer of Intimidation, one word I could fry to a crisp. Persuasion, there's plenty of room for both of us. I think that's the way we go. We also can get friends. Pew!
How about this? You can stay if you keep those ugly feet on the ground. I'll
Ugly
even
feet.
sweeten the pot. Found some weird smelling stuff on the ground. You can keep it, but these trees are mine. Follow the rules and I won't have to intervene. Got it?
Cool. Will accept. Ring from the squirrel. Carter says, can we go back down now, please? Didn't even want to be up here. I love how she's like grinding her face. She's like, and that's exactly what she sounds like. Okay, I believe we only have one more to talk to, and that's the ox.
Shh, I'm concentrating.
Concentrating?
Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle?
We could deception it. Shall do. Roll 10 2 times. A 1 in 400 chance there.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. This is better.
Alright, so now we should be able to take the Shining Key. As well as the gold. Okay. And now there is this chest. We need to cool.
Still alive, so that's progress.
So only the mage hand loses 4. That's funny. And we'll take 183 gold. I forget how much gold is in that, man. It's so much.
I need a quick word.
Speak.
What were you saying to that bird?
The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
I helped defend this grove. I'm not your enemy. Oof! That was some bad rolls there. Luckily, it did not matter.
Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe.
Sounds like she has to be stopped. How do we do that?
A druid and an outsider. We can do nothing without turning the others against us. Only Master Halsin can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for everyone here.
Okay. We'll be done with the conversation. We'll talk to the horny bull. Or boar.
I thought you were Halcyon.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
He's humping the
Where's
air, by the way.
Halcyon? Promise me a mate.
Light on my feet.
Fly quick. Fly safe.
I stand by the fact that I think the horny boar should be the name of a tavern somewhere.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Korga? Release her.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil, and I will cast out the rest.
What's the girl's actual crime?
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Ooh. Yeah, we'll do the persuasion check. Makes the most sense. We need an 18, but we do have advantage. We'll find out if we get advantage on this. Ooh, just barely, baby.
Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Tila to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
Grace didn't exist.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Now we should be able to talk, yes, to Shadowheart.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before.
Was a
Let's
thought that
just
crossed my mind.
clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
How about that? Does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Alright, we'll turn to other matters. Alright. So that was that. Let's go ahead. I need Shadowheart to give me guidance. Then, if you wouldn't mind reading the plaque.
The forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. The mural depicts druid and beast fighting together to drive monsters from their land. It looks like they were victorious, and yet the monsters have returned.
Okay, very nice. That's the first one.
not over, then through.
Let's read this one.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the
2 out of
grove
2.
in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
That mural. They look like dark justice.
Darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague.
Okay. Also, we can talk to Shadowheart about her fear of wolves.
I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves. They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone. Really? Some might think it makes me a liability.
Not a liability to me, Shadowheart.
Maybe that's what I like about you. You're different.
Oh, her eyes look really cool from this angle. Those murals in the grove.
What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
Liar. Alright, I still have guidance. We'll do the last plaque. We're 3 for 3 so far. We just need the 4th.
Seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. History or myth, whatever is depicted here is long past.
So it's a religion check.
A long way to go still.
Not again.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You see vanquished foes heaped at the druid's feet. The fallen bear Shah's sacred symbol on their armor and banners. The inscription speaks of moonrise, a reference to vile Saluna, no doubt. She and her druid allies bloodied Shah's forces, but Shah persists. She thrives.
Sorry, folks. And somebody.
One who tried to steal from us. Yet she failed. That's what matters.
Yay! So I guess you don't even need to do a roll for that one if you are Shadowheart, which is good to know. Oh, we can look at this wicker chest for free. Well, free? The unclaimed. Okay, we don't need to worry about that. Let's go talk to Nettie.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
We'll wait patiently.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death.
Something like that.
Now, what was it you needed?
Healing. Looks like I came to the right person.
I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
No good way to putting this. I have more than tired. Something crawled into my eye.
Some sort of bug? Or... Wait, did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles.
Absolutely.
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
Liar.
Be quick. This way.
were those?
Don't touch me. Tread carefully. Let's keep to the shadows.
Druid notebook. What does this say? Ketheric is finished, but it costs us the land. Darkness has fallen. Corruption is everywhere. Chased by shadows. Blah 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 blah. What are... Now that she's over there, we can actually do whatever we want over here.
What's in here?
Never even thought to do this. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? There's a potion of healing as well. Nice. Oh, more potions of healing as well. What? Antidotes. This is it. The recipe that made me decide to publish my notes. I was sitting in the elf extracts. Okay. Well, that just gives us the thing for antidotes, I guess.
Into my pocket.
Nice. Even more healing potions.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. I've got a long road ahead.
Go talk to Nettie.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Drow and I have the same kind of parasite. I'm hoping for a less grave cure. It's all one I always like to do.
I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halson, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options.
Do we now?
All right. Let's see what we can do.
Thank you. I'll take anything that I can.
Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events?
Merge my mind with anyone else that's infected.
Victims can identify each other.
Yeah?
Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halson was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a mind flayer ship. I was kidnapped and infected.
Ship? But Master Halson was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself.
Okay.
This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
You could cure me. What about that branch of yours?
Thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halson and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, You seem perfectly normal.
Is that right? What do you mean,
Mind
should be
flayers
changing?
reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers, telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
So you think it's only a matter of time? It's good news.
Could be, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
Alright. So go and get him?
I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. And if my birds can't get close, what chance do I have? You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Alright, I'll find Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Okay.
One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Moving either.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Oh, Lizzo. Let's read the Drow's letter. Yeah, he did not follow orders, apparently. Didn't do a very good job for himself.
Time to press ahead. Can't slow down.
Alright, so one more thing to do in this little compartment. And then, we can go... I think we'll finish up there, actually. So, we'll go and we'll get all this done here. So this guy's here right now, which is unfortunate. Asterion.
Hello. Neither seen nor heard.
Let's lockpick. He's got a +8, but he actually has a +9 to 12, which means anything besides crit failure is good. Oh, he got a 30. Oh my, oh my. Take that. We'll read the half-torn note. Swamp ducks. And we'll take the Shadow Creed or whatever.
Nice and quiet now. Don't waste a step.
Hello? There we go.
What path lies before me?
You didn't see anything, buddy. I wonder, can we actually talk to Kaga about it now?
Something's on my mind.
Be interested.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
Kaga seems
Well
dangerous.
seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader.
How did Kaga take over the whole
She is
grove?
first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins, none may gainsay. But more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the right will survive long outside. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
Anything?
Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
Fair enough. Let's talk to Kaga now. See if we can accuse her.
Go
or
on.
do we have to?
Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Yes. Oh, was that too quick? Should I have hesitated a little bit?
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Okay.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Viper must strike, okay. Then it seems I'd
You will
best
do
speak to
more than
Zevlor.
speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Alright, and now, officially, after you have that conversation, now if you were to long rest twice, the grove gets closed off. Fun fact. So now, we cannot long rest more than twice. Which, we're not going to long rest at all, so we're completely fine with that. We haven't even short rested yet, so we're doing a great job. Alright, but we will actually call it a night there. We're going to go ahead and save the game, because we have done quite a bit since our last save. And we want to thank everyone that showed up tonight. It has been a fun night of Baldur's Gate 3. If you guys are wanting more content, we should be back on Wednesday and Thursday, and hopefully Friday as well. But definitely Wednesday and Thursday will be times that we will be back. I am going to be gone tomorrow and Tuesday, but hopefully you guys will be able to watch some more of Argentis and her adventures with the great crew of Asterion, Shadowheart, and eventually Karlach, for now Lae'zel. But thank you all for showing up tonight, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful night and sleep well.